Hey guys, what is up? It's Generic Gamers here today, and I'm going to be showing you how to install custom scripts, scripts for your DayZ Epoch server. This will work with any map, so Namalsk, NAPF, Chernarus, Sauerland, any Epoch map you can think of. The only bit that's variable is the config files. So if you find a script that you like, go ahead and install it. But this will be the first episode of many to come. We'll show you all my favourite scripts to install, and this is the beginning of video of this whole series. So in this video, what I'm going to show you is the basics. Basically, I'm going to show you how to edit your Server.pbo and your Mission.pbo and where to find them. So I'm going to go to my control panel. I've got to open it up here. Hang on. And drag it into the screen. Give me a second. Okay, right, there we go. Right, so when you get the control panel, I'm using Gaming Deluxe, as you can see. I think most other server providers are near enough the same control panels, I think. On my server at the moment I'm not too sure how many people I have 12 people on my server right now. And yeah, there's some reason it doesn't show up there, I'm not too sure what that is, but it doesn't really bother me. It's not really a big effect in my life. But yeah, I'm using Gaming Deluxe. I highly recommend these guys, because if you submit a ticket, they respond. I think the quickest I've ever had was 7 minutes. I'm not too sure on that one. I mean, I'm just guessing. But I highly recommend these guys. They are expensive, but you get a bang for your buck. Trust me. Do not go for survival servers. You will have the worst time ever server hosting. That's what I mean. Hosting a server. The support for them is just terrible. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to rant on about other server providers. I'm just going to get on with this. So if you want to find where to edit your server Mission.pbo and your map.pbo, you're going to your file manager. Then for your server PBO, so you go to DayZ Epoch Server, and then inside of this you'll find an add-ons folder which you then enter. And then it is the DayZ Server.pbo, not the server.pbo.back or the server.log, only the server.pbo. This is the one where you will change like missions, stuff like that. It doesn't have anything to do with like self-flood bag or stuff like that. We'll get onto the thing that needs self-flood bag. So you click the download button, and then now you want to go get your server Mission.pbo. Go to MP missions, and then choose your maps you're using. I'm using NAPF for my server, so it doesn't matter if you're using any other map, it's just going to that folder. So for me it's NAP. Once you're in your server folder, yours may look substantially different to mine because you may only have a couple files. Let me just give you an example. Because Chernarus, I think this is. Yeah, it will look like this basically when you first start off without adding anything to it. So yeah, when you first get in it, let me try and get back to there. This is basically what mine looks like right now with loads of scripts installed. So if you want to go back to the root folder this came from, root folder basically means a folder that contains the folder you were just in. So that's the folder we're just in, and the folder this is in, which is the MP missions folder, that's the root folder. So go ahead and click on the little tick box, and then where's the download button? I lost it. Oh no, you got to zip it first. Create a zip. Click OK. Once you created the zip, I'm not sure what one of those created. 28 today. Yeah. So once you create the zip, download it. Okay, now you've downloaded both the files. Oh, bit of a frame rate lag them. You want to create a new folder in your desktop, name it something you're not going to get confused with, because if you're going to be adding a lot of scripts, you're going to want to make backups after backups after backups. And I've had problems where I've made too many folders and I get confused with what one's the latest backup, and it'll take you ages to try and find them. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to call it Part 1. Part 1. Alright, there we go. Go into the folder. Oh, having two screens doesn't help. Drag the two files you just downloaded in there, and also you want to get a program called PBO Manager. So as you can see, if you don't have PBO Manager, your file will won't look like this. Once you get PBO Manager, it will start to look like this. I'll put a link of a PBO Manager in the description, and any other tools you need for WinRAR, stuff like that, WinZip. Just extract the file here, and then the PBO you want to extract to DayZ_server. Once they're both extracted, what I'd like to do is make a new folder. I call it backup. Then you can put the 2 files that you downloaded in there. So if you mess up in the folders that you've just edited, you can always fall back to them. Now, if you have a number after any of the file, or the DayZ_server one, just delete the number till it goes back to the basis of that. Otherwise, it will read it as a completely different file. So yeah, this is where you edit all your scripts and stuff. Your init SQF. I'm using Notepad++ by the way, so I'll put a link in for that as well. It makes it so much easier. Once this is loaded up, I'll drag it into the other screen. Give me a second. But anyway, that's basically where you'll find your. Let's load it up now. This is where you'll find where you edit most of your scripts. So like wait can disable, false is disabled, true is enabled. Quick build, construction count 1, which means it only does the repair motion once. Loot table is when you make your own loot tables, but that'll be in another tutorial. Basically anything you see on here I have mainly customized, I have to say. A lot of custom scripts I put in here, which you see at the bottom there. But yeah, that's basically where you would find your DayZ Mission.pbo and your Server.pbo. So next video will be how to install self-blob bag. So yeah, if you want to skip to that video, hopefully I'll put a little button link in the video on the screen somewhere around the top right. So yeah.